Good morning, crypto enthusiast. Welcome to the Leap Podcast, your source for cryptocurrency updates with Leap Digital Investments. It's Wednesday, 5th of November, 2025. I'm Patrick Penn. The market has triggered a 2.1 billion liquidation event, surpassing the intensity of both the COVID drawdown and FTX collapse, with the fear and greed index at 21 still signaling extreme fear. Bitcoin trades at $102,628, down 1.18%. Ethereum at $3,340, down 4.85%. And Solana at $158.21, down 2.10%. Short-term holders have routed 45,700 BTC to exchanges at realized losses, while institutional accumulation accelerates behind the scenes. This is not a routine correction. It is capitulation driven by loss aversion. Let's dissect the data, clear, concise, and unemotional. Let's leap in. Bitcoin at $102,628, down 1.18% over 24 hours, testing the $100,000 psychological threshold, with 30% of supply now in unrealized losses. Holders are anchoring to prior entry points, creating layered overhead resistance. Spot BTC ETFs recorded 1.9 billion in cumulative outflows, the largest single-day withdrawal since August. Recent buyers are capitulating, driving exchange inflows of 45,700 BTC at a loss. The counter signal, the most aggressive accumulation phase on record. 375,000 BTC absorbed by addresses in the last 30 days. Institutional distribution remains selective, evidenced by MARA, M-A-R-A, transferring 2,348 BTC, that's $236 million to exchanges. Yet proven macro traders are rotating from short to leveraged long positions. Support zone, 100,000 to 100,500. A weekly close above 105,000 would trigger 8 billion in short liquidations. Pain is present, purge is progress. Ethereum is at $3,340, down 4.85%, confirming a 37% decline since 6th October. BlackRock led institutional divestment, offloading 2.1 billion across BTC and ETH positions. ETH ETFs opened November with 136 million in outflows. Rotation dynamics are unambiguous. Solana ETFs attracted 70 million in fresh capital, while ETH ETFs bled 119 million in the same window. Institutional bid persist beneath the surface. BitMine acquired 300 million in ETH during this week's decline. Over the two-day sub $3,000 excursion, smart money wallets absorbed 323,523 ETH, equivalent to $1.12 billion. Critical level, 3,000. Hold it, and 3,500 becomes viable. Breach it, and 2,800 enters the frame. Contagion is real, conviction is stronger. Solana at $158.21, down 2.1%, demonstrating relative resilience amid broader sector weakness. SOL ETFs posted 6 consecutive days of net inflows, totaling 284 million, including 70 million just yesterday and 9.7 million daily on average over the past week. Combined BTC and ETH ETF outflows approached 800 million in the same period. Clear capital reallocation. Strategic catalyst. Western Union confirmed a forthcoming stablecoin issuance on Solana. Fidelity accelerated its SOL ETF filing, commemorating the milestone with a NYSE New York Stock Exchange bell ringing ceremony. Technically, SOL has violated its 211-day uptrend and surrendered primary support, introducing near-term fragility despite dominant flow momentum. Support, $150. Resistance, $165. A decisive break targets SOL above $180. Institutional demand is not noise. It is narrative. ETF flow divergence tells the allocation story. BTC ETFs, minus 1.9 billion this week. ETH ETFs, minus 136 million this week. SOL ETFs, plus 284 million this week. In summary, the market is not de-risking. It is repositioning, exiting legacy exposure, entering regulated infrastructure with momentum. Contextual frame, 2.1 billion liquidated in 24 hours represents systematic leverage removal. Sub 100,000 Bitcoin prints align with historical cycle volatility. 20 to 30% drawdowns remain within normative range. Core infrastructure thesis remain intact. Fidelity has not paused SOL ETF advancement. Western Union proceeds with Solana integration. Chainlink secures institutional pipelines with MasterCard and Ripple for cross-border settlement. DeFi incidents are acute but contained. Institutional ETH accumulation during panic, 300 million this week alone, outpaces retail flights. Fear and greed at 21 has historically preceded multi-quarter advances. Builders are not deterred. Capital is not destroyed. It is redistributed. That's your crypto brief for 5th of November 2025. Refer to the episode description on Spotify or YouTube for more information. Stay disciplined. Stay positioned. Thank you for joining the Leap Podcast.